Here are some moves that your body is going to excel at if you do these on a daily basis. You can only get stronger, right? And then some. So what you're going to need is a bow stool, a wall, a ball, and some space. Just a few little moves that you're going to practice. Okay, so these are to work yourself from the inside out, so closest to the joint so that your body gets strong. You'll start on the ball, and you want to have like a little bit more room of your leg off of the ball. So while you're sitting there, you can do this on a chair. You can also do this on the total gym. It's really up to you. Okay, so the arms are going to be down. You just want to make sure that you are focusing on keeping your shoulders square. So I'm going to take one hand underneath so that I can really feel the activation of my armpit. The arm is going to come up like you're shaking someone's hand. Keep it close to the body. When it comes up here, the tendency is going to want to roll our shoulder up into our ears. So you want to keep it down. So that's why our hand is here to feel that. It's going to wrap out and around. So my thumb's coming back. I really can't go anymore. So I'm going to rotate my arm in and back and finish the circle without turning my body too much. Okay, so I'm lifting up, around, and down. Again, up, around, and down. And I feel that it's best to do this one in front of a mirror because then you can really see what's working. Then you'll reverse it so the arm will come up, down, and center. So without moving anything in your hips. So if you feel like the ball starts to move, maybe it's better to do it on a surface that doesn't move. Okay, so you're going to try 5 slow reps in each direction and on both sides. So to keep that nice and even, you'll rotate it out and around. Again, you're bringing the arm up like you're shaking someone's hand, coming up, around, rotating it, and down. And of course, you reverse the direction, taking your time through this. You can really start to feel it. And the more rounds that you do, it'll start loosening up and you'll start to get all those clickies out. Okay, then let's go into balance. So you're going to do 2 different balance moves. One is going to be on the ball. I just want you to take the leg, okay? You're going to just your hand on top of the ball. You're going to lift up through your leg. You're going to open the hip, drop the hip, open the hip, and drop. Now, the biggest thing here is keep your eyes in one spot. So my eyes will stay forward towards my hand or onto the wall, and then I drop the hip. We're just opening and closing that hip. Again, from the other side, the eyes stay in one spot. So I stare at something, open it either out to the side or we square the hips. So I open the hips and I close the hips. And as you can see, it just takes a little bit of time to kind of get into your feet so that the legs start really strengthening from the ground up and down. So yes, using the stability ball is going to be a lot harder, but it is the challenge that you're looking for. Get your bow stool. You're going to place your foot right into the center of the circle. So you can have a wall to you so that you can have that balance. The foot is going to go right up into the center, the arch of the foot. Once you feel secure and stable, you're going to come up and I'm just going to tap the ball. This knee has to stay bent. We're going to tap to the side and then up. Touch the toe, touch it back up. It's as if you're touching water with your toe. So we're just going out to the side and back up. To the side and up. So maybe your hands are on your hips, maybe they're across your chest, wherever it feels strong and stable. And of course, once you're done with that side, you're going to do the other side. Arch of the foot, step up so that you know where your foot in position is, and then lock your eyes in on something. You're going to tap down, got to keep the knee bent, and try to make sure it doesn't kick in. So your goal is to keep it out over the toes and tap. So you're going to engage the glute, tap the water, touch the ball, tap and in. So notice I'm not going down and up. I'm staying lifted. I'm really working the feet, the ankles, and the thigh, as well as the glute, because you got to balance in that glute. All right, so you got some toe touches there. Then we're going into side windmills. So we're going to come into a triangle position. Use the wall. One foot is going to be facing outward. My back leg is going to just take a step back. So it's not in the same line. It's just like you have a cut in half position is off to the side. The wall is here so that you're trying to use the wall to your advantage. So I have my fingers on the wall, maybe behind me. All my body's doing is a windmill. So I'm going to slide down. My hip goes back, stick it out, slide down. Trying to keep the fingers on the wall. Maybe you touch the floor and then come right back up. And you'll do 5 of these slow reps, sticking the hip back, feel the hamstring stretch, and then come back up. And of course, you'll do the other side. So reset, feet are together, take 1 step back, hands are on the wall, shoulders are back. All I do is I shift my hips back, I slide down, I stay open through the chest, and come back up. So you'll notice your arms are not going over your head. My arms stay nice and level as I shift the hip back. Feel the stretch. I'm opening up that chest line and then coming right back up to the center. So take your time on these. Make sure that you're breathing. And then I want you to go into some rotations. Okay, so you can come into a seated position on the ball. Your legs could be out. You could be on the total gym. You could be in a chair. All you're doing is you're going to rotate. So middle of the body, I'm twisting, trying to get my elbow into my chin, and then center. And then I twist. This is the hard part because you got to squeeze your glutes. You're rotating from the ribs, chest to the wall. If the arms start getting in the way, just get rid of them. And then work through that torso. It's like you're twisting, trying to lead back with the back shoulder and center. So I'm leaning back with the shoulder. Breathe. And center. And then back with my other shoulder. Twist and center. So you're just trying to rotate around, twisting through the waistline, just your upper body. And then your last movement are your Buddha squats. Okay, so see if you can use the ball. And I'm just going to place my heels, not touching the ball. It's like a little space in between. And then they are closer together. So they're not wide here. They're close enough that you can actually hinge your body forward. So just practice that. Hold on to the knees. Shift your chest and your belly through the thighs. See if you can connect the chest, the ribs, the thighs, and hold, pulling them tight, feeling the stretch in there. Maybe you rock on your toes and heels, while keeping your head up. This might be where you're stuck, right? And you feel like you want to open the legs. Give your legs and your hands some grip. Give them some love. Then push those knees open. Try to get the opening of your hips, your inner thighs. And we're just going to rock from side to side. So you got a couple different things here that you can do to practice. And then when you are ready, you're going to just not even think about it. You're just going to put your forearms on the tops of your thighs and just lift up and lift up. And then maybe your hands are here. Maybe you push down with the palms of your hands. Maybe you use more arm here, but your eyes are up, right? You're going to shift from a side view. Maybe that's easier to understand. We're shifting. We're coming through the legs. My bum goes up. My head stays up. And then we lift up. You got to use your breath and really push. And then eventually you'll do it with no hands. All right. So those are some daily moves that you're going to practice and get really proficient with. Because the more that you do it, the stronger you're going to be and the better you're going to be in everything that you do.